Alright, so we finished 1st and 2nd Nephi and then Jacob. Now, the next several books, um, the fourth book in the Book of Mormon is the Book of Enos, E-N-O-S, and it consists of just a single chapter. In that chapter, Enos comes to know the Lord, and God promises him that he shall preserve the plates of the Lamanites in the latter days. So God promises Enos that God will preserve the plates for the Lamanites in the latter days. Then the next book is Jarom, J-A-R-O-M, just a single chapter again. Jarom leads the Nephites in preparing for war with the Lamanites. Nephite prophets and teachers and apostles and so on keep the Nephites on the straight and narrow path. Finally, Jerome hands off the plates, the small plates of Nephi, to his son Omni. Omni, the Book of Omni, is just a single chapter as well, as is the Words of Mormon. So in the Book of Omni, Omni gives the plates to his son Amaron, who gives them to his brother Chemish, who gives them to his son Abinadam, who gives them to his son Amaleki. Amaleki is A-M-A-L-E-K-I, and Amaleki gives them to Benjamin. Now, Benjamin is the son of King Mosiah, who we'll hear more about a little later. It was Amaleki who finished the plates, who finished the writings on the small plates of Nephi, which comprises the books of 1st Nephi through Omni, and Amaleki dies about 130 BC. With the Book of Omni, we conclude the first section of the Book of Mormon, namely the small plates of Nephi, which run from about 600 BC until about 130 BC, 600 to 130 BC. In these plates we read of Nephi, who was a godly man. He had a godly son named Nephi. In these plates we read of Lehi, who was a godly man. He had a godly son named Nephi and a very wicked son named Laman. And all three of these men, Lehi, Nephi, and Laman, along with their family, their other family members, they come to the Promised Land, the American continent, in a boat that they build. And it's oversimplifying a bit, but Nephi's descendants were all godly and Laman's were all ungodly, the Nephites and the Lamanites. The final leader of the Nephites in America in the small plates is Amaleki. And then the next book is the Words of Mormon. And this is the second major section of the Book of Mormon. Again, it's just a single chapter long, and it's entitled The Words of Mormon. In it, in the Words of Mormon, a man named Mormon introduces the third section, which the third section in the Book of Mormon, which we haven't gotten to yet. It's an abridgment that Mormon makes of the large plates of Nephi. And Mormon's abridgment covers the books of Mosiah through chapter 7 of the Book of Mormon. Now, the Book of Mormon is one of several books within this, which is the Book of Mormon. So there's two different books of Mormon. There's this, and then within this, there is a single book among many, which is called the Book of Mormon. In my copy, the abridgment covers pages 145 to 480. Now, the Words of Mormon also mention the decimation of the Nephites by the Lamanites, and the Words of Mormon was written about 390 A.D. Not B.C., but A.D., 390 A.D. Alright, so let's see, the Book of Mormon, let's see here, just to be clear, the Book of Mormon, within the Book of Mormon, is trying to find it here. I think, yeah, it's on pages within the whole Book of Mormon. The little book called the Book of Mormon is pages 469 through 487 in this particular copy. Alright, so that covers the first two parts, the small plates and the words of Mormon. And next we'll go on to the abridgment of the large plates of Nephi, which is the third major section. And then there's one section after that, starting in chapter 8 of the Book of Mormon, going through to the end. So we'll get to that eventually, the abridgment. And it's going to be a while because Mosiah is quite a long book. Well, it's about the same length as 2nd Nephi, so it's not too long. But then Alma is really long, and then there's some other books after that. So it'll take a while before I get to Mosiah. Alright, well, again, I'm having a lot of fun going through the Book of Mormon with you all. And please comment and, excuse me, please comment with video responses and text comments. And if you're a Mormon, if you're not a Mormon, if I have been misinterpreting things in the Book of Mormon, you can correct me. That would be great. Or direct me and other members of the audience to other videos on YouTube that are going through the Book of Mormon as well. That would be good. All right. Well, have a great day.